Aside from both being sword and sandal dramas set in ancient Rome, 2000's Gladiator has nothing whatsoever to do with Spartacus, the Starz series that aired 3 seasons from 2010 and 2013. But as I watched Spartacus House of Ashur, the new spin-off from the latter, House of Ashur is nothing if not hell-bent on entertaining, serving a bacchanalia of sex and violence to make Game of Thrones look restrained, and enough bitchy backstabbing to power an entire Ryan Murphy miniseries by the end of the 5 hours sent to critics. That devotion to fun extends to its very premise. Spartacus heads will know that Ashur died, definitively and gruesomely, in the parent show's 2nd season, and therefore has no business starring in his own sequel. House of Ashur resurrects the fan favorite anyway. Just because creator Stephen S. Ducknight thought it'd be interesting, the choice is justified in universe via a laborious speech from guest star and Spartacus alum Lucy Lawless that boils down to it's an alternate timeline. Don't worry about it. In this version of events, Ashur, a former slave and gladiator, was the one who killed the rebel Spartacus and was subsequently made master of his own house. Despite his newfound wealth and status, he's still disdained by an established nobility who miss no opportunity to remind the Syrian, always said with a sneer, of his lowly and foreign origins. As he sees it, his best shot at climbing up the ladder is finding victory in the arena with his own ludus, the newest and most controversial acquisition of which is Achillea, the realm's first ever female gladiatrix. House of Ashur feels like a silly show, in the sense that it puts its lizard brain pleasures front and center, without a shred of apology or self-seriousness in sight. Its characters don't simply have sex, they throw extravagantly catered orgies and get eaten out while catching up on the latest political goss. They don't kill cleanly when they can hack through skulls and tear off body parts, spilling enough blood to fill the Mediterranean. And no one settles for just talking shit in the series Fox Latin syntax, when they can scheme to have their enemies publicly humiliated or straight up murdered. But House of Ashur's surface-level outrageousness shouldn't be mistaken for laziness or sloppiness. On the contrary, it's undergirded by surprisingly sturdy storytelling. Its larger plot takes its time, so that each new development feels organic and earned, rather than plopped in by screenwriters desperate for a cliffhanger. Achillea doesn't become a worthy champion overnight, but earns her place bit by bit over grueling hours in the process, reminding us precisely how punishing her ordeal is. Ashur's machinations failing at first mean it's all the sweeter when they do bear fruit, since we understand how hard won even his minor victories are. House of Ashur's tone remains in a cheerfully hedonistic register as of now, for all the death and betrayal on display. It's not really what you'd call a profoundly moving experience, but there are hints of more potentially emotional storylines to come, including what looks like a poignant backstory for Achillea, as well as an unexpectedly tender relationship for Ashur's grizzled gladiator trainer. Chorus, granted, none of these nascent subplots have paid dividends yet. This series likes to take its time, but it's promising that House of Ashur seems to understand that if it's the NSFW pleasures that draw us in first, it's the growing attachment to these characters and their lives that will keep us on the hook.